Alright guys, in this tutorial today, if you have been wondering how to sew this free palazzo trouser they used to wear, this video is for you. Yes, so that you have to subscribe, do it to subscribe, like my videos and share to your loved ones, and make sure you replicate this design. So let's dive into today's video fully. Alright guys, so now first of all, I folded my fabric into two like we have here already. Yeah, you can use any materials of your choice. This is a Ankara fabric. Yeah, you can use your any materials of your choice anyway. So we're going to take our length. The trouser length is 38, but I'll be using 40 inches. I'll be marking 40 inches here. Yeah, so this is our trouser length, the length of our trouser. So I will mark 1.5 inch here. This is for the band measurement, 1.5 inches. Then my hip, let me check that out, 1.5 inch. Yeah. Alright, so now this is our waistline. Then I came down by 1.5 inch for our band. Then from my waistline I'll have to measure hip line. My hip line is 9 inch. Yeah, and my crouch depth is going to be 11 inches. If the person you are going to be cutting for, you have a body, you can add it to 11.5, what 11 inches and 9 inches for hip measurement. This is my crouch depth and this is my hip, so I'll chalk that out. Yeah, so now this is our crouch depth and this is our hip measurement. So now the next thing I'm going to do, now I'm going to take in our body measurement. To get our body measurement, now my hip divided by 4 is 9.5. Chalk that on my hip measurement, 9.5 plus, because it's a free pant, I'll be adding 3 inches extra. You can add 4, you can add 5, as much as you want it to be very free, but 3 is fine by me. 3 inches. I'm adding 3 inches, so I'm using this measurement throughout. So that is where I have so I'll chalk this throughout. Yeah, so now to get your clout depth, we're going to be dividing our hip divided by 4, that is 9.5. So 9.5 again, that same hip measurement divided by 4 again. So that's what you're going to chalk. You're going to chalk it. So mine is like 2.5 and some inches. Yeah, I think this should be enough. So I'm exhausting the whole fabric. Yeah. So now you're going to come up by 1 inch here, then cuff it out. Yeah, cuff it out. So now, because I don't want it to be free like a shape or any, I want it to be free from my clout measurement here downward. So I'll be taking this measurement throughout. I'll just chalk it out. I think that's the whole length. So there's no need for me to like trying to chalk out, just cut it out. So now this place our waist measurement, I came down by 1.5 inches because of our band. So I will start my cutting from here. So now we have our front pattern already. Yeah, so now we're going to be using this to cut the back pattern. Alright, so I'm going to using this front measurement to cut the back measurement. But the difference between the front and the back is that we're going to be adding 2 inches throughout our measurement. You can add 2.5, 3.5, depending on how your body is. So I'll be chalking 2 inches. So right side, so I'll be chalking that same 2 inches. From here, I will chalk out my new cut measurement like this. At this place, I'm going to come up by 2 inch 2. So now this is what we have. So from here, I will just trace it downward to my waist measurement here. Because I'm going to be adding elastic, I'll be adding elastic to the waist. There's no need for me to like shape it out. So this is our front and this is our back. Yeah. So now the next thing we are going to be doing now is to join this place together. Yes, I'll go to my machine and sew it through like this, and for the back one too, I'll sew it through like this. So guys, the materials will not be enough because I still want to sew jacket for me. It's a 4-yard material. It won't be enough, so I'm using this. I have the materials at home. I'm using to cut the packet. So we're going to be using our hand to cut it. What is it into for? Putting my hand like this, then I'll chalk it. Just chalk random, just to form circle. You're going to mark just any marker. From there, I'm going to mark 7 inches from here to this place. Yeah, forgot to say that. We are going to place our hand and cut out the circle out like this. Yeah, that's all. It's into 4 places. This is how it's looking. I've already joined this place like this. This is how the front is looking like after joining it. And for the back, this is how it is also looking like after joining. So the next thing we're going to be doing now, we're going to be fixing our pocket. We'll come down by 1 inch. Yeah. I'll do that for this place too. I'm going to come down by 1 inch. This is because of our band. We're going to be joining our band to it. Yeah. So the same thing with the front. So now the next thing I'm going to be doing now is go to our machine and join. Yeah. So I'll first sew through like this on my machine. After sewing through on the 4 sides, then I'll place the front and the back together. Yes, you heard me right. I'll be joining the front and the back together like this, putting on each other. Then I'll join it. You adjust this one to the level of this. After joining, then I'll come to machine. I'll first sew this place to my clothes first, so then I'm going to join like this, like this. Make sure they are equal, 2 equal sides. So I'll join like this, like this, like this, and like this downward. The same thing implies here. Like I said the other time, that I'm going to join this like this with the pocket downward, and I've done that for this side, and for the other side too. I've done that too. Yes, I've done it. I've sewn it. So now the next thing we're going to be doing now, we're going to make sure this and this is of equal length. Yeah, we're going to sew it through to make sure it is equal. I'll be pinning that down. Yeah, so I'm going to sew it down like this, and the other part too, we're going to join it together like this. Then after that, we're going to be joining our band to our waist. Yeah, this is looking like. Now we added 2 inches. That's why this back is more than the front. Yeah, and the one we added here, this is looking like. So now we're going to be adding our band. So I measured my waist. So I have 54 for my waist. So remember we took out 1.5 inch upward. So I already cut out a band for my waist. This is 55 inches instead of 54 inches. Then what I'll be doing now, we go to the machine. I will join this place down. I'll take 1 inch, making it 54 inches back for my waist. Then what I'm going to do now is that instead of taking it down like that, this is 4 inches. So I'll be taking like I'll take in 1 inch here, I'll take in 1 inch here, so it will be remaining 2 inch in the middle, right? They're going to be leaving open. So this is how it's looking like after joining this part together. So we join this side and we join, so it's remaining the waist. So for the waist, leave like an inch here without joining it at all. Yeah, that's because we're going to be passing our elastic through that place. Yeah, so we're going to come to the front of the dress. We're going to start at the front, put here, and join it throughout of the band. Make sure that it's where you open that place, that 1 inch allowance that we left out, going to where you're going to be sewing from. Alright guys, I've joined my band to my waist already. Then the next thing we are going to be doing now is to fix our band to it. So the waist I'm using is 29, so I'll be cutting out 27 inches. I'll be cutting out 27 inches. Yeah, so this is what I'll be using for my band. I'm going to be fixing our band. Our band is 1 inch. So the hole I asked you, I talked about, we're going to be putting at the front. That's where we're going to be passing our rubber through that hole. So this is it. Remove my pin. Then I'll be joining this place on my machine. So when it is inside, so I have that like stop stitching on it. So I'll add, after joining this place together, I'll add my machine and sew on top of it with the rubber. I'll start drawing it and sew. I'll show you guys the result. So as I'm sewing it, I'll be drawing it. Yeah, and after then you are going to put this place in. This is a final result. Look at the waist. I stop stitch on the band round, and it's going to give us this stretchy effect. And this is the down part of the, I've already sewn it in. Yeah, so if you are yet to subscribe, do well to subscribe, like my videos, and share to your loved ones. So guys, this is the final result of the trouser